It's time now for a look latest in local sports. In sports, we begin with the news that the high school football game's been moved from Friday night to Thursday night. Reason given is lack of officials for Friday night. No reason why our game was one of the games chosen to move to Thursday, but that's the story from the high school. School says they apologize for any inconvenience, but the high school football season will kick off this Thursday night at JC Stadium at 7:30 p.m. Our coverage will begin tomorrow night with the Wayne County Coaches Show at 6:30. Here's a portion of the show. So I asked Coach J. Bo Shaw what we know about Bradwell Institute's football team.
They're obviously, I think they're a little bit, I think they're better than they were last year. We saw them at the OTA this summer down at Camden. So we've seen them in person once and then getting the scrimmage tape and being able to break that down and look at them on this past Sunday. I definitely think they're better. Coach Brock does a really good job of getting guys the ball in space and being explosive on offense. They're really big up front. One of their tackles is will play in the SEC or in the ACC, and so defensively they have the same type athletes on the back end. As far as in their secondary, they're four defensive linemen with really good size. I think that you can tell that they've gotten better when you watch them, and we're going to have to be ready to play and carry our emotions the right way with the start of the game, first home game, all those new things when you start a new season. We're going to have to make sure that we're going to play our brand of football and do what we're supposed to do.
Hey, once again, those comments, Coach J. Bo Shaw. Portion of the coach show, you can hear the entire coach show tomorrow at 6:30. Again, leads in our pregame show from the stadium at 7. Kickoff at 7:30. Bradwell went 1-9 last year. They're coached by Deshaun Brock. He came to Hinesville for Mitchell County several years ago, where he had some success. And it's Wayne County Bradwell Institute Thursday at 7:30 at JC Stadium. And our pregame show begins at 7 from the stadium. Coach show at 6:30. You can hear all Coach Shaw's comments on the coach show. Also, we'll have Coach Shaw on the postgame show tomorrow night after the ball game. Tickets are available at Sheffield's today at $10, cash or check. Tickets available Thursday night at the stadium. Some other games Friday night. Appleton opens up at Ware County. BC's at Jenkins. Statesboro, Glen Academy. Richmond Hill at Effingham County. South Effingham hosts Vidalia. Long County will host Toombs County Friday night. Liberty hosts Southeast Bullock. Coffee hosts Tifton. Camden County hosts Columbia. Those are some of the games in the area. Varsity girls softball game Tuesday at Appleton County was rained out. They're looking for a makeup date. Girls are home Thursday at 5 p.m. Unfortunately, football game will not be able to broadcast that game tomorrow night. Our next broadcast will be next week. Girls also in action Saturday at Crisp County, a tournament. They've got two games Saturday, 11:30 they take on Wilcox, 1:30 they take on Lee County. JV softball team in action on the road today at South Effingham, 5:30 first pitch. Middle school football today, Arthur Williams at Ware Middle at 5, Martha Puckett at Pierce County at 5. Martha Puckett softball hosts Richmond Hill today at 4:30 at the Ben Park Complex. Varsity volleyball team, successful day yesterday at home. Defeated both Brantley and Jenkins High School. They defeat Jenkins 2-0, beat Brantley 2-1. Girls will host Long County Thursday, but due to the football game, times of that had been moved up to 4 p.m. for the JV match and 5 p.m. for the varsity match. The JV girls win yesterday 2-1 over Jenkins JV. Atlanta Braves shut out the Yankees 5-zip Tuesday. They close out the three-game set tonight with the Yankees at Truist Park at 7:20 first pitch. All the action right here on Big Dog Country FM 105.5. Braves have Thursday off. They host the San Francisco Giants over the weekend. Week 2 of the NFL preseason game set for this week. Tomorrow night, the Eagles play the Cleveland Browns. Falcons are in action Saturday in Atlanta. They host Cincinnati. Jaguars in action Saturday in Detroit to play the Lions. Former Florida Gator quarterback Anthony Richardson, selected 4th overall in the first round of the draft by the Indianapolis Colts, was named the Colts starting quarterback day 1. Bryce Young, Alabama's former quarterback, selected number 1 overall by the Carolina Panthers, has already been named the starter for day 1. That's going to do it for latest in local sports.